What's up, guys? It's Mystic Fire here to bring you guys and gals, chapter 126 of Black Clover. And I know it's been a while since I posted anything. It's been a week actually since I posted anything, and that's not really my fault. It's the school fault. And since now I don't really have any I was trying to review anime, but I need to catch up to a lot of them so I can review it. So, let's do Black Clover. I think so that by next week we're gonna have the license in the channel as well. So I hope so. Don't call me on that. And Academia as well. So also One Piece is coming right after this video. So today is about Black Clover. Damn it! So let's talk about Black Clover. So today's chapter of Black Clover title is the honor student younger brother versus the bungling older brother. And what that means, they're referring to Fenrir and Langris. Langris being the youngest brother, the one of the talent, and Fenrir being the one from the Black Bulls, the one that doesn't really have too much talent. They both use a special magic. That the only difference between them is that Langris uses offensive special magic, while Fenrir uses defensive special magic. And so they both clash. But before the fight even begins, we'll see a bit of Fenrir backstory, a bit of their backstory, sort of say, because they're both related to each other. So we see the Langris was the one, that he was the one that had all the love, that he had everything. Well, Fenrir, he was saw as the useless son, as the useless son that couldn't really do much. He was basically like the Asta in the beginning of this story, where Asta was looked down upon because he didn't have any magic, he couldn't do anything, and now, now people are sort of proud of him, but especially, his family's not really proud of him. His brother doesn't really respect him at all, so that's what he's trying to get. He's trying to get his brother to respect him, and so we also see the wife to be for Fenrir. I forgot her name. Let me check really quick if I can find it. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Come on. The name is. And the name is. Okay, what's her name? Wait, is this her name? Oh, her name is Fiona's. That's the woman that Pharaoh is supposed to get. And like, we also see the Langris is sort of like, he thinking that he can do everything better than his brother, that his brother could never do anything that he can do, and that he will always do everything better than his brother, And so Pharaoh told Fiona's, Fiona has a sickness. Let me see if it says yes. She has, due to a chronic disease, she's unable to go outside. So we see that she's sick. Then she apologizes to Pharaoh because she's sick, and Pharaoh tells him, "Don't worry, you're very beautiful, but I don't think you're gonna marry me because I'm not the head of the family." He said that it's Langris the one that's gonna be the head of the family because he thinks he's also a failure because that's how his family has made him to be. Including his mother told him, "Listen, I don't love you. You're not my son anymore. I don't love you. I love Langris because he can do everything better than you." She didn't say that like the last part I said, but she did say, "You're not my son anymore. I love Langris more." And so yeah, then the fight. Then after that, we go to the fighting, and Leopold and the other guy, I forgot his name, the one that uses glass magic. They started to search for the enemy's crystal. While what was the other guy's name? What was the? Let me see if I can see anything. Where is it? No. Oh yeah, we also see that the woman, that's in the Langris team, uses snow magics to freeze everything. So Leopold is fire, so that's sort of like a contradictory, like that's a worst enemy right there. We also see that Leopold uses mana skin, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about let's see. Yeah, so Langris and Pharaoh start attacking each other, and Pharaoh cancels out his special magic. And so we went into a bit of a flashback saying that they figured out that special magic, clashing with special magic, cancel each other's out. So that's a good thing. So that means that Langris' weakness is his own older brother, and so he gets pissed at that, and then he started to attack. And yeah, see, and he even Pharaoh used a new spell, which he also explained why he has a new look. And the new look has to do with his magic that he trained so hard, but even though in the end he still couldn't do an offensive attack, so it's still sort of kind of useless. But the new attack is also sort of like offensive and defensive in time, because if the enemy tries to dodge the attack follows them, so it's a homing attack. It's like a homing missile, taking the heat of the people. And so the guy that is writing that, whether that can use his, I don't know what his magic is there. Oh, he can use the my iron wall magic. It's like iron magic. I don't know if it's wall. His name is Seek. Seek. So Seek tries to dodge the move. No, he tries to block the move, but he's teleported away, which is what the technique does. And so Seek is teleported away to the Black Bull's headquarters, to the bathroom where Yami is. No, there was sort of a comedic relief right now, but Yami is in the bathroom. And Seek just goes in there and like Yami's like, "Yep, I'm gonna kill you," and then he's just like, "I'm a dead man now." So it was kind of hilarious, So it's good to see that even then we're still having some comedic release in comedic sense on it. Yep. All right. So he even said himself that he cannot do any magic, any offensive magic. So let me see the next part. Where is it? Okay, so then Pharaoh he starts saying, Pharaoh starts saying that he doesn't want to hurt his younger brother, so I'm going to try to move from my magic. And then there's something really ominous about Langris, like those panels when like you're drawing that villain, like like he's doing some power as that villain. So that's the way Langris is drawn to be, and Asta and the Emperor senses, that is an ominous magic. He says to himself, "I'll tell you this, brother. There's not one thing that you can beat me at." So he has sort of like this villainous look on his face. So I believe that's sort of like some foreshadowing for later on. And then Asta himself says, "This is an ominous feeling. Where have I felt it before?" So at that moment, I figured that he has felt it before, that he has fought before. Like in what's the name of this team now? I forgot. The Midnight Sun or something like that, or the Midnight Eyes or something like that. Like when Jami and all of them were fighting against the leaders. There was some magic like that. So I believe so that he's part of that team. That he's part of the villains. And that only happens when he uses his Grimoire. Like his Grimoire is the one that has all this ominous magic. So like he doesn't really use his Grimoire to call out the special magic, which is now we see why he can go like why he's so good at hiding if he's villain, or if he's part of the villainous group, because never has to use his Grimoire, and now he did that because he hates his brother so much, and his brother actually made him use his Grimoire, because that's the one he's brought to do anything better than him. And so yeah, that's the review for Black Clover. It was a good chapter. I like it. And if you don't know this already, Black Clover is coming on October 4th or the 3rd, because depending is ahead of us by one day. So it might be coming the 3rd, because Crunchyroll is the one doing the broadcasting. And so yeah, that will be all for the Black Clover chapter today. Thank you so much for checking my content. If you like that, if you like the way I do things, subscribe to the channel for even more. Out next after this is One Piece, so I hope you on the lookout for that. One Piece was a beastly chapter. There's a lot to talk about that chapter. So yeah, see you guys and gals later, and I love you all.